Microphone, the microphone. We're all listening to my microphone. Microphone. We're all listening to my microphone. Huh. Huh. I'll be live in, yeah, I'm just testing it right now. I'll be live with. Yay! Check, check. Yay! Check, check. Okay, looks like I'm good to go. Okay, looks like I'm good to go. Oh yeah, chat. Oh yeah, chat. Le meow, le meow. Woo! Is that Striver 26 and Matthew Lane 4032 I see? Yeah, I accidentally went live while I was DJing a few months ago, and I immediately got a 1-month suspension on YouTube. So yeah, I've been terrified to push the go live button ever since, because I'm dumb. But speaking of DJing, I can get some tunes up while we're waiting. Let me know if this is too loud.
I have 5,000
Pew pew.
Acoins
How
to give you.
beautiful you are. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, you. Just you. But not just you. But kind of you. Give me 150. More subs, more subs. I'll give you 5,000 Acoins. Yes, you. Just you. All of you.
I hope that is
2.5 Acoins each.
muted at the right times.
Acoins, Acoins, so many, oh, so many happy, shiny.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for people to sneak on in, I think I'm going to, I'm just going to play some matches.
The faster, the quicker.
Charlie Brown normally doesn't swear, and I don't think he's a racist, so I can look at his chat.
Acoins for you, yes you, just you, only you and everyone else. Acoins, Acoins, so many, oh so many happy, shiny
Gobo, welcome, welcome.
Acoins.
I need actual water though.
I've got hacks, I've got cheats, I've got mods, so much, so many, all of them cheaty face,
Tony.
face, but not really. Acoins, Acoins, so many.
Yeah, I'm always terrified of putting on copyrighted music, so I'm only going to have my own playing tonight. I think all of these songs, except for maybe 2, have been in videos before.
I want you, just you, to have all these Acoins.
Don't worry, I'll get some metal happening soon. BMP! It's the birthday boy. I didn't think you were back home yet.
All these pink and purple and happy and shiny and 8,000.
Yes, Chaos Gaming V2.
No
Oh,
flashy lights or edits or text or scary pics of chef. It's just us.
is that better?
Acoins.
I've actually been fighting with my OBS for the last month. Because I tried doing some fancy alpha layers with transparencies, and I somehow totally messed up all my encoding. So I've had to use Streamlabs OBS, and I just wasn't set up for it.
No homework, no riddles, no puzzles, just only four.
Do you want to hop on for a few games? If anyone's on that's like 14 plus 1000 SP, let me know, we can run a couple of games. Oh, really?
No flashy lights or edits or text or scary pics of chef. It's just us and Acoins.
Okay, that should be a lot quieter than me. And that should be even more quieter. It's good now? Okay, good, good. If it's not, please let me know. Yes, happy 4th to everyone that's celebrating. Merca, Eagles, fireworks. Hopefully keeping your fingers. Gonna randomly invite some people. See that reference to $5 button? I'm not allowed to show it on screen. It's slightly off the screen. Is everyone doing a fun barbecue, firing off your own fireworks, or are you going to go to a park? Oh, and for sure stay hydrated, because I know it's crazy hot in a lot of places. What am I using here? Freaking out, freaking out! Ah, what hanger?
3, 2, 1, go. Get out of my way. We have taken the lead. Smooth operator.
Are we going to the right or the left?
Well done.
Oh, I thought I had people coming with me. Oh well. Did I back up too early? Well, that was silly. Podgun Redeemer, yeah, I really need to start using that build again. Very soon. Very soon. Speaking of which, heck yeah. Don't beam me. Not very nice. Quit beaming me. What mech is that? Redox with Hornets. And even though I don't have full mods on it, it's kind of broken for the damage output.
Victory imminent.
Bring it. Bring it. It's been brung. Okay, quit bringing it. I don't have to take the game too seriously with my teammates. They're all solid.
You have won the match.
Have I played with Tail Sting? Thoughts? I'll do one better. I'll play a game with it. My thoughts, it's a little squishy. If you're mostly in the open in a 1v1, you should win. The piercing and the mitigation and the lockdown and everything else is kind of ridiculous. There's no mitigation, but the bonus damage and everything else, it's significant. So if you can catch your opponent mostly in the open, you hit them with signal jammer, they're dead. Especially with beams, especially with Gemini. Anything that hits really hard is that, what is it, 80% penetration? It's huge, huge. Do I think it's a must-have mech? No. And again, for me, for anyone past mid-game, even late game, you need a lot of mods for protection. Otherwise, you're in trouble. I'll just start off with it because it's cute. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
3,
Well, we don't have
2,
any music.
1, go.
I'll queue up some more songs in just a minute. Hey, get out of my way. No cap, no cap! Escape is the best. Lies. BMP's the best. What are you doing? Quit shooting me. This is what happens when I don't exactly look. Yeah, Gobo, that's an excellent point. The sinking is pretty natural with tail sting and burrow beams. Side here. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You have 1 second left. Yay! Coats. And you get out of my way. Oh, sneaky sneak. Trying to steal your momzio stealing my kill. Grr. I don't think the boys got the memo that we're supposed to be making you look good. It's one of my favorites actually, that song, for sure. No! DJ software and yeah, I had to dash through to set that up. He does not support plarium 199% of the time. It's no more than 98.
Humiliation.
Surprise! No. You know what? I've said this many times. I'm totally fine with respectful disagreement. I'm okay with insults if there's effort in them. What I don't like is low effort insults and people that are just being negative for the sake of being contrary. Army, no, not yet. You, my friend, are not late. BMP, in all seriousness, does not support plarium 99% of the time. A lot of the community, I think, is overly negative. I call them out as well. Like, not to the extent Ruffles does. Because, man, you want to see someone crash out on plarium? Ruffles. Go boy, exactly. And since the new management took over, I'm really happy with their changes. It's never going to be perfect. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, they still have to make money. Who wants to do the draw right now? Let me know in the chat. Well, he's in the chat. No, he's been critical of plarium before, and I think it was always justified. You're ready? Good enough for me. Now, I couldn't test this live, so I need all y'all to tell me. You can see the wheel of spinning. But the real question is, can you hear it? Sure, what's your SP? See, normally on the other platform that I stream on that I'm not going to mention, I'd say something really inappropriate to that, but I won't. I'll be a good boy because it's YouTube. Okay, I'm going to hit the spin button. Let's see what happens. Ah! It should start spinning on YouTube any second now. And the second winner is your mem. I should probably make a note of these. Ah. Did you hear it there? Oh, okay, hang on a sec. I will turn on the other audio. The first winner was Wiggly. Wiggly was the first winner because he did the, I'm assuming with a name like Jack, he did the math homework. Okay, next spin coming up. So many things. You know, I have 3 monitors. I have 6 feet, like I have almost 2 meters of monitors on my desk, and I don't have enough space. It's ridiculous. And yes, I'm spoiled. Just want to make sure I've got the spelling right. Nah. Your mem 8060794. Okay. Next spin. Yes, Army, you did get a bonus spin. Because you're extra awesome. You hear the spinning? Heck yeah. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it?
Yay!
A dead returns.
Yay!
Well, you got to hear the yay twice. Person number 3 coming up.
Yay!
Labib Hassan, congratulations, you are the 4th winner. And you're probably not even in the stream.
Yay!
Shame on you. I know for a lot of people it's the middle of the morning. Play with me or else. Yeah, maybe. Okay, next spin. The percentage of bad entries was, it dropped from 80 down to about 65.
Yay!
Phoenix. Congratulations.
Yay!
Well, you know what I could do? I could do this and be like super sneaky. And then turn the audio on later? Oh, whatever. Next spin, next winner. Ran Bass 939119887. You can, but what's your regular squad power? Because it's happened a few times in the past that people with lower power added me on Plarium Play, and then I accepted an invite, and before I even saw how low the team was, they hit start. So it was a bunch of people at like, 4,000 power and me. So needless to say, it was a 1v5, me against the bots. And I can't always win like that. But that's why I have my budget and free-to-play account. Did I add everyone who qualified in a wheel? Yes. So I kept track of it in a spreadsheet because I had to validate their code. Oh, if you want to see what that, I'll show you what that looks like after. But yes, so I took a Google sheet document, and then I had to manually convert it to I wrote a script to convert it to JSON, and then I could import the JSON into this wheel thing, which I did this morning. It's one of the advantages to having a degree in computer science, that I can do this stuff even though I'm not up to date on any of the new technology. I understand the underlying stuff on a really, really, really deep level. So there's not a whole lot of tech stuff that I can't figure out. Plus YouTube's amazing for tutorials and whatever, but I actually understand what's going on. And it's especially handy for my day job. Okay, enough of my garbage. Winner number 7 coming up. Who is it? Will it be you? Put a W in the chat if you think it's going to be you. Daniel, yeah, one second. I'm like 99% sure you're in there. Did you enter a code or no? Yeah, like my physics degree is probably the least useful of my my education directly. It was good for research and practicing more math, but I think my most useful degree is my math degree. Okay, next spin, number 7. The suspense is killing me. It's killing me. And we have
Yay!
Tessier. Ooh, Tessier Moores. Congratulations. I think I saw you in the chat. There's 3 more spins.
Yay!
Yay. I kind of like this wheel. I know that yay is just the right amount of like soulless, bored. I'm getting paid $5 to say this. That's perfect. Unlike Crate Rush, this actually is a real wheel. So if the needle stops right beside your name, it's totally rigged. Spin number 8. Come on, Army. Oh,
Yay!
Cyrus.
Yay!
Okay. Here we are coming up to draw number 9. Well, Army, if you don't win today, your bonus spin carries until you win. So if it's not this month, it might not be next month. Eventually, the law of big numbers dictates, strongly suggests you will eventually win. Okay, number 9. Yeah, that's why I said the bonus spins are massive. They're absolutely huge. Spreadsheets, I live by them. It's not Cass, it's Cass.
Yay!
Does anyone want to see the spreadsheet and the formulas that go into this? I know it's thrilling. Like, it's way, way, way more exciting and dramatic than playing the game. I know these things. Well, there were over 200 entries that were invalid, and over the last several, like 9 months, I've been keeping track of people that are especially naughty in the in-game chat. And by naughty, I mean people begging, people spamming, people being racist, people just generally being, am I allowed to swear on YouTube? People being not nice people. So I've tracked them. And my list is, it's approaching 1,000. And those people will never win any of my draws. But I might share that list with my fellow content creators. And it's not out of being petty. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with never rewarding poor behavior. And people that I've seen that go out of their way to be helpful or good members of the community, they've earned bonus entries. Well, I'm a numbers guy, and I live and die by key performance indices, KPIs, if you will. Because my day job is I'm a corporate accountant. And a lot of my work is for corporate clients, go figure. So the stuff that I do in my day job, I apply everywhere. And I'm just wired to do it. It's really, really, really boring for most people. And when I was lecturing, so I was the head of the computer science teaching assistants, and briefly for math as well. Main chat is filled with dumb numbers. You know what's funny is I read that as because main chef is filled with dumb numbers, and I'm like, yeah, that's also accurate. What do you do if you lose? You try again. Easy peasy. Whenever, even in my corporate world, when I was a corporate trainer, anytime I broke out a spreadsheet and I was doing a presentation, even if it was very, very, very serious, like projections for shareholders, pro formas, balance sheets, income statements, as soon as those spreadsheets come out, the eyes glaze over. And I laugh about it because when I had my university students, I'd see their eyes glaze over too, and they were paying good money to listen to me. It's not for everyone. Oh, I don't know that. I'm terribly sorry. Does YouTube do that? Hang on. Daniel, you, one sec. If there's a way for me to turn that on, I absolutely will. I saw a question, is accounting worth it? Depends what you mean by worth it. And you know, almost every time I'm asked a question, the first two words out of my mouth are almost always, it depends. And it really does depend. If you're doing it just for the money, you're probably better off doing illegal activities. I'm not encouraging it, but if you just value the money, pimping? I'm kidding. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto. It pays okay depending where you are. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That should be fixed. Do I do monthly giveaways? I think so. I'm about to make, I thought I was going to be a level 2 content creator literally 4 months ago, but YouTube's reporting is weird, and I'm just on the edge apparently of getting level 2, and that's when Plarium covers the giveaways. So this one I'm covering myself. If I don't hit level 2 for next month, I'll probably do another one. Probably. But for sure, 2 months from now, it'll be a steady thing because I'll absolutely be a level 2 content creator. If you're not into the numbers, I think accounting can be a pretty soul-crushing industry. I'm very thankful for the position, the situation that I'm in. I'm very grateful, and I never take it for granted. If I have a client I don't like, I can fire them. I've fired over half my clients in the last year, and I feel good about it. Now, if I was working for someone else, I wouldn't have that option. You'd better be back every month. I still have some more spins. I don't know if I'm going to do the same format with the code. Probably never again. Because I got a lot of messages and a lot of complaints that the code was too hard to do. People lying about the code. People not watching the videos. See, I wanted to do something kind of fun. And there's a story related to this that I'll get into right after this spin. Good luck, everyone. Here's the final one spin. Number 10 in the history books. And the winner is...
Yay!
Kanishk. What? I don't. I mean, at least I recognize two of these people.
Yay!
Okay, so I was in. It was a very limited placement. I can't mention any specifics, but there was a limited placement for. There was a very challenging test. And the first instruction on the very challenging test was to read the instructions before beginning. So of course I just jump into it, because back then I was a complete speed demon. I was always the first to finish, usually did very well. That's why, my friends, I think IQ tests are complete garbage. Because if you can, some IQ tests also include the time it takes. And you can massively skew your results if you test well. Has nothing to do with your actual intelligence. So you can have two people with the same intellectual capacity. One just happens to be faster at doing tests, and their IQ will be like 10, 20 points higher. It's ridiculous. Anyways, a few minutes into the test, the other applicants in the room stand up and they walk to the front, and I'm like, there is no way that they're done. It's impossible. No one is that much faster than me. I refuse to believe it. And then I flipped my test over and I saw the final instruction was, before doing anything, get the invigilator to sign your test. That was worth 50 out of 100 marks. I will never forget that. So I wanted to share some of that misery with you guys in the form of all of the comments about don't post your ID, which was mentioned like 1 billion times in the videos. The songs said repeatedly, don't post your ID. Yeah, it was hilarious. I still got 50% on that test. But yeah, I'll never forget. I'll never forget. Yeah. But some people just weren't into it. Some people are used to what the other content creators do, which is just post your ID and then they copy and paste their entire chat section, throw it in a spreadsheet, and do their draw. And others run contests, like post a video on something or like submit something, a screenshot, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be particularly challenging, but it just to show some engagement. Like, I don't actively push my Discord, because my Discord was originally for my cooking and DJing and just random gaming. And it was set up years before I got into Mech Arena. Okay, I want to see if I can do this without violating any sort of terms of service. You know what? I can't show you my spreadsheet because there's some problematic descriptions. There's the occasional naughty word. Okay, I can show you this though. Close. So congrats to all the winners. I will be posting it on my YouTube later. And I'll be shipping off those Acoins either sometime over the weekend. Oh yeah, here's a bit of housekeeping. Thanks for that first begging. From now on, tonight, if anybody begs, unless I know you personally, and there's like 3 people in the chat that I know personally, almost intimately, you'll be banned forever from my stream and all future contests. Did I disqualify everyone who posted their IDs? Well, it's not so much I disqualified them. It's they didn't actually qualify because they didn't post a valid code. And yes, I did actually track that as well. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Spreadsheets. So here is, the list is quite short. Well, here's the valid ones. But as an example, not reacher, so I have to convert this from the YouTube formatted, not quite HTML text to Notepad and then paste it in here. So based on the ID and their code, it gets tested against this, because the first of the 4 digits was the 3rd digit of the number. So if it matches the 3rd digit, which is mid, that cell number, 3 and just 1 long. And then the value of the 4th letter. And if it was a 0, I had to treat it as being an S. And silly me, I didn't realize that an E as the 2nd character. I totally blanked on this, and it's just dumb, but feel free to laugh at me. A lot of these codes were things like 4E83. So if you paste that into Excel or Google Sheets, it takes that as scientific notation. So it's 4 to the exponent 83. So then the maximum of the 5th and 6th character, and then the minimum of all. And that was the formula. So it's just these 3 conditions. And if they match, the test valid column shows true. Like if I change this to anything else, it becomes false. You don't need a degree to do this. Like, I mean, this isn't particularly tricky. I had to do some matching to make sure that people weren't entered multiple times. And don't go away, I'm still here. I wish I could show you my band list. It's significant. Is this a math stream? Well, if I had my way, it would be. One of the people, oh, I can show you one other thing in here. I do put an emphasis on math in my content. Well, I did that that video on probability. That was actually the recommended from Plarium. Yeah. Do not challenge my resolve on banning people. I have fired close to 200 people in real life, like terminated their employment. I have banned over 1,000 people on various live streams. I have zero problem. Hey, Wavy Gravy, great to see you. Yeah, I have no reservations about getting rid of people that can't follow the rules. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing one serious math dive at least once a month. I originally wanted to do it once a week, but only the most hardcore of players are interested in watching it. So it's other content creators and end game grinding tryhards. So it's like 100 people are going to watch my math videos, like 300 tops. It's totally not worth doing, except it's what I enjoy the most. This is almost as much as I like making the music for the videos. So I know my math videos will never be popular, but once a month, I will assign some homework, and the first person to complete the homework is guaranteed to win in the next Acoin giveaway. True, and math enthusiasts. But I think the hardcore players and math enthusiasts kind of go hand in hand. Michael Myers from the horror slot Jason. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. But if you're really curious about the math stuff, just search for math and mechs on my channel, and there's like 5 or 6. No, asking to play with me is completely fine. Begging for my money? Oh, Vsauce, no. I mean, he's okay, but no. British people aren't smarter than the rest of the planet just because of their cool accent. There's this weird aura that people assign and attribute to British people that speak all posh like, that they're more intelligent and more cultured than the rest of us peasants. They're completely wrong. And Senor Vsauce, for one, he doesn't write his own scripts. For two, his script writers make plenty of mistakes. Hey, Mike Myers is a fellow Canadian. And I'm also a fellow Canadian. I thought I had one more like dad joke in here somewhere. I'll keep my band list up. Well, here's one of the weird things. When the nerf to burrow beams was announced, I looked at, I ran my simulator to see how much damage it would generate. If the opponent mech had any mitigation, burrow beams, Tejas Gaming, just grind more. That's it. Grind. Win matches, grind. If the meta shifted so people ran more mechs with mitigation, like Blizzfrost, Vortex, Nomad on a dash, those sources of mitigation are huge. And those crush burrow beams reduction and penetration. Since the meta didn't change, we didn't see a whole lot of change in that. And you saw when I was playing with Surge, yeah, I can stun, and I'm happy to sneak behind someone and take hits to the back just to kill one person in front. But there was that big if in there. Like, if people start using mechs with mitigation. Are they useless? Not quite, but they're definitely weaker, and yeah, they're definitely weaker. But they're still playable, especially at 32 energy. Which brings me to another interesting point. A lot of weapons that I kind of discounted as being garbage, I discounted them personally as being garbage because I play mostly scouts. 24 energy savants, kind of useless. 36 energy savants will ruin your day. Okay, so we have a challenge, we have a game here. If I missed any questions, please throw them in the chat again. I don't mind a bit of spam. Your whole family. I don't actually beg for subs, and even though I said like, sub, subscribe was a requirement, it wasn't. If people want to sub to my content, they will. I'm not going to beg people, and I'm not going to make them sub to my content to enter the draws. But it's going to be really, really, really hard to get notifications if you're not subbed. Somebody actually said that it was scummy of me to do a giveaway because I was forcing people to sub to my channel so that they'd have a chance to win. I'm like, tell me you're a complete moron without actually saying you're a complete moron. Okay, what's your... I know what they were trying to say, they weren't articulating it well. Right. I think I have you on my friends list on Sous Chef. Let's just do a game. Sous Chef Vlahos. Sous Chef Vlahos. You can still see the wheel. What, you don't like the wheel? What are you like? Prejudiced against wheels? You prefer triangles? Yeah, Wavy Gravy, I have a challenge or something on my newbie account, and then I'll be playing on my main account right after. Hey, we're already friends. That was quick. Not CPC. Manu, the giveaway is done. I will be posting the results. I do not believe that you are one of the winners. Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix. 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 Hey, Phoenix. Is that your ID?
Three, two, one, go. Get out of my way.
You are a winner. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't even see what he has here. Squishy Fishy, that's a great name. Well, if someone's gonna be running around hiding, I'm just gonna reload. Let's see. What? If you have storm rocks, I'm gonna... Oh, you dirty dog, you. I totally backtracked. Cheaty face. Yeah, I have a hard time dealing with bird on this map. Uh-oh, I'm getting a weird lag. Yeah, my, you see it on the top, eh? I have like...
3,
Yeah,
2,
friend request for sure.
1.
I'm getting that Wi-Fi thing. And I lost? That's ridiculous. No, backtrack used to be instant, and it was completely broken. It was like 1000% broken. Eight, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't know why my Wi-Fi thing is showing up at the top. If anyone knows why the Wi-Fi thing is showing up at the top of my screen, that would be fantastic. Although I would kind of question how you know what's happening on my network. No, that's not how we do it here. Oh, right, because I didn't invite. Right. Is that what it is? Because of ping? Hardly seems fair. I don't know what that means either. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that, except for I keep forgetting I don't have
1.
a huge range on my Storm Dash. Yeah, I can't win this fight against. Yeah, that's horrible. It should be like 30. Oh, that's cute. That's funny.
3, 2, 1.
I need another song here. Man, those storm rocks are disgusting. And what did they do? They turned Outlaw into a complete monster instead of fixing the reload on storm rocks, which is all that was needed. Oh geez, like everything? I think I died here. Yeah. like Slayer Anthrax, to Bad Brains, Big Low Portions. Did I mention Judas Priest? Lamb of God, Mastodon, anything Gothenburg, or anything orchestral.
3, 2.
You didn't have to
1.
kill yourself, bro. You won the match. What are you doing? What's my distance here? See, that's exactly what happens with burrow beams at mid
3,
game.
2.
Unless you have a
1.
max pilot and the good implants fairly beefy, you
Defeat.
just can't do enough damage. Yeah, arch enemy's good. And like I would play some right now, but I'm not allowed to. 2-on-1. Salute. Well done. Oh, you did fine. Your hanger totally crushes mine. But you played it well. Yeah, once in a while on the other channel that I'm not going to mention, I'll DJ like melodic metal. I'll do like really heavy metal. I'll do the even like crossover with body count, kind of like that rap metal. Yeah. As far as musical tastes, I'm all over the place. And I appreciate even some country, not the twangy, even some of the twangy stuff's okay. Yeah, well, new metal's fine. I'm outlaw with Gemini 16 and 6. You're missing another 1 in front of that second 6. What do I think of it? I think it's good. It's one of the 2 builds for Outlaw that I usually run is Gemini. Gemini's really, really strong. Because the multi-layer perimeter went from 9 down to 6 layers, all of a sudden 2 salvos of Geminis will take out the shield and do some damage. And then it's 1, maybe 2 more rounds of shooting and your target's dead. And if you have any penetration at all, like Orion, you can one-shot scouts, even with full mods active. It's really, really, really strong. You can... The optimum, in general, the optimum energies to get are 8, 12, 16, depending on if you're going to run 1, 2, or 3 copies in your hangar, if that's what your plan is. But that's only for people that are going to get to end game, or at least very late game, like 12,000 squad power plus. If you're going to be playing at mid game to late game, like the 6,000 to 9,000 power range, none of this really applies to you. You don't need to worry about squeezing out every last little, and it hurts me to say this, you don't really need to worry about squeezing out the last little bit of efficiency out of everything, because you're not going to make that massive leap to the end game, because that costs a lot of money. Even if you were a hardcore daily grinder, it would take you at least 4 years to get to late game. Well, end game. And by then you're going to be way behind on the meta, and you're still never going to catch up on elite mod parts. What do we have here? Search for player. If anyone has a mech, a hanger around like the 4,000 to 6,000 power range, we can play on this. Or if people are like 14,000 plus, I can play on my main. Or we can just, oh, that's perfect. Demon Lord. Awesome, awesome. Okay, as far as Crate Rush and Gear Hub goes, with very few exceptions, all of your legendaries should come from Crate Rush. Even though you start one full rank lower, worst case scenario is you're about breaking even. Best case scenario, you get the thing in Crate Rush on the first spin, in which case you're ahead by like 6,000 Acoins. Here's another person that does not want to be on my channel. See, I don't give warnings either. I really don't care. I mention all over the place, do not, please, for the love of anything you will think is valuable or sacred or holy or whatever, don't beg me. Don't beg me for anything, because I will instantly ban you for life. It's 10,211. That's awesome. Oh, people will keep doing it. And I need to tease Ruffles about this, because he was the first person to say he was going to start banning people, and I don't think he has. I don't have a chance to catch all of his live streams. But yeah, every one of his lives, there's like 20 people begging. And I don't think he cares about 20 more subscribers, because he's at, what, 40,000 now? Those 20 subs is irrelevant. And for me, with a low sub count, I don't want that toxicity in my chat. Not ghost, it's going ghostly. It's going pretty ghosterific. Yeah, he times them out. I'd rather just get rid of them. I should be doing the invites. I was hoping that, I don't know, my best friend Jill was gonna win. Who do I have here? Oh, BMP's on. Is he streaming? Can someone check to see if BMP is streaming? That's Dragon. He's a little big. I don't guess on things for the game, just in case I'm right. Because if I'm right, then I'll get in trouble for leaking information. And if I'm wrong, I'm an idiot. So it's a worse, it's just a bad scenario everywhere. And my guesses aren't always good either. Like, I made some predictions about meta changes that didn't happen. Like, I was really expecting to see more mitigation. Ooh, players.
Three, two, one.
Well, the rules would be pretty boring if you were right all the time.
We have taken the lead.
These people rushing. No. Ugh.
Smooth operator.
No, I can't kill you. Yeah, that's horrible. I think I need to upgrade the burrow beams because I'm just not getting kills on the first round there. And that's painful. Oh, Hornets. Hornets are really, really, really strong. And if you can afford it, use a mismatched set. It's one of the few times in the game where using mismatched weapons is an advantage. It's also a lot more expensive because you're upgrading 2 different weapons. Am I free to play or pay to win? This account is basically free to play. very close to it. I had on this account I bought Deathwalker for a few dollars. Yeah, sorry bro, whoever I'm killing here. Yeah, I bought Deathwalker and 1 battle pass. It was 20 bucks. Overdriver 8 and 10, yeah, of course it's better.
Revenge. Well done.
In general, I don't like assault weapons, but Overdriver, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like the assault version of a minigun. Oh, I still have 2 free-to-play accounts. I actually have a free-to-play account that's arguably stronger than this one. I'm so dead! I'm so dead! Team, don't fail me. Team, you're failing me. They're capturing mid. They're capping mid!
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Did we just lose everything? Well, their bot has 5 kills and 2 caps. Ours has 2 and 1. Yeah, they just played us. Javelins are not strong in endgame.
Defeat.
I just want to take a quick look at these opponents, just out of curiosity. Was this one and this guy? Okay, so here's a great example, and I get to be critical of Plarium. Here's a great example of matchmaking is stupid. It's horrible. It's really, really, really bad. It's really bad. Here we have a team of all legendary mechs at 4,000 power. And it's all 4-star weapons and legendary, 3 epic, 1 rare pilot. 5-star. I mean, at least his mods aren't great. But Nomad with Trios, yeah, like this is all kind of high-ish end stuff. So you tell me how this hanger is comparable to mine. And I've seen hangers in the same power range where I make them look like complete chumps, because they're still running like rares and uncommons. But they're all like rank 5, so the power is about the same. Yeah, of course. What's your ID? Yeah, the star thing in Hangar Showdown is even more abusable because everything gets bumped up to max. So the real problem is when you have Volties at 3 stars, doesn't matter what weapon they're using. Because you put a 3-star Volty in League 4 or even League 3 in Hangar Showdown, it turns into a pinked out Volty, which kills basically everything that's under Epic with 1 shot. Yeah, just post your IDs. Post your IDs. Thank you. Nah, I don't want to ban you. Not yet. Yeah, that's good. Invite. Anger Showdown, that's brilliant. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, hey King. in a bunch of my videos for Hanger Showdown, you'll see me complaining that I feel like I'm a bully because the match is completely one-sided in my favor, or it's completely one-sided for my opponent's favor. And they don't seem to be able to get it right. So it's a feel bad for everyone. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't do Hanger Showdown for almost 3 months. Because I didn't enjoy doing it. And I'd rather just spend money buying those elite mod parts than grinding them like I feel like I should be. Alas de Monaster, where's your ID? Yeah, free to play is really difficult. It's very difficult. Who else do we have? Well, I couldn't do my last week of a tournament because my hands were not cooperating. No, it's your ID is not showing. We'll just. Dubstep. Hi, chat. Disband. Invites coming up. Invites coming up. So yeah, the reason I didn't do the last week of tournament was because I have some physical issues happening right now, and I will post my ID and just oh, there we go, there we go. There's another one. Okay. I haven't been able to feel these two fingers for like 3 months. Or this side of my hand. It's because I have some really old structural damage in my neck, and it's been pretty bad for the last while. I actually am a chef online though. I haven't worked in a kitchen for many decades. I could slide into, if I wanted to, I could slide into any Michelin restaurant. Because I'm fluent in French and I know all the techniques. So I can slide in and be a prep cook anywhere. Like when I was on Twitch streaming cooking, I was in the top 50 for English food and drink for like 3 or 4 years. But my whole thing was to dumb down cooking. If anyone wants to send me an invite, you have like 30 seconds and I will accept. Yeah, just to make everything as basic as possible, because there's, other than a few recipes or styles of cooking that require actual physical skill, there's nothing to cooking or baking. There was one girl that I was riding her. I should phrase this a lot more carefully. I was pestering her to try baking bread because she kept saying can't. There's no way. Is this you? Gobo, sure. She swore up and down that she could not bake bread. And she was terrified of even trying. Exactly phrasing. So I found the most foolproof, completely idiot-proof, completely foolproof way of making a good sourdough bread. And within a month, she was known as the bread girl at work, and then she started winning the romance game because of her baking. They don't have to be precise. They really don't. like some delicate pastries, you need to be careful with the ratios. You have to be very careful with how to use it. Well, math is just a language. Yeah, the short answer is I'm only a chef online. If I ever retire from my day job, I might just sink all of my money into a cafe, knowing full well I'll lose it all, just to have a cool place for my friends to hang out. It's a little high, dubstep. I'll do it with the lower power players first, and then we can use the 6Ks. What do you mean hate it all I want? It's my fourth language. It's more like my second language. My cooking streams were typically 3 hours. I'd break to do party games or DJ or something. Or, ooh, players. For like the half hour or hour while people were, while I was letting things rise or set or bake or whatever.
Go.
Like in one stream, somebody mentioned puff pastry. So I made puff pastry from scratch and baked a dessert with it in 3 hours. It's not hard to do. Is it worth doing? No. No, it absolutely isn't worth doing. Nah, no, don't Gemini me, bro. And one more for the road. Bye.
Noob identified.
Yeah, lemon's really interesting because a lot of people freak out when they see custards, when they see dairy with lemon, and they're like, bro, it's gonna curdle. Like, well, no, not really. Like, the damage output on these Hornets is kind of ridiculous. No, don't stun me, bro. Don't stun me. Don't stand still while I miss hitting you. You're supposed to walk into my Hornets. That's the deal, right? What's this guy using? Wow, 6-star surge with whatchamacallits. Interesting.
Well done.
Sorry, bro. I got in your way. My bad. Didn't mean to. See, this is what I don't like about the old quashers, is the setup time. And yeah, once it's charged up, if you have the 8 volts, like the enhanced shots, it's huge. It's devastating. It's amazing. It's just the exposure time of getting it. I'm not a fan of it. But again, that's from endgame perspective. Because at mid power, I guess you can get away with standing out in the open for a little bit. Heavenly Ace with the Redeemer. Nice! I don't even know what mech I'm using here.
Remaining.
I see you. Oh, reanimate was not active. See, that was almost 100% rear hits. Ah, man, the phrasing's killing me. If you know, you know. This pellets. Yeah, exactly. I will shoot through this wall. Dang it. How do I like Versa? I hate it. When the buff is expired, it's going to be, hey, you stop squishing my thing. Ground. Quit citadeling me. What? I mean, what? I'm just gonna stand my ground and zap everything.
Have won the match.
Yeah, they are kind of meh. Dubstep. Nice. It was a real pain for me to do the Versa event. Getting like 50 kills and 20 MVPs and all that. Oh, I'd love to see destruction physics. It would be so abused. That was a lot of players. Yeah, GG's. Who did I miss? Dubstep. I was counting on you to carry us. You had like the biggest hanger by far. Don't imagine for a second that just because I'm a content creator that I'm any good at this game. I'm literally the worst. In fact, there's songs about just how bad I am. Like this. He's always carried. See, no skill. Even the song agrees. What's with all the players? This is awesome. So yes, Versa, it's an inferior minigun slash long arm. The flexibility is kind of nice, the range is garbage. Don't like it. Yeah, I would not recommend anyone invest in chasing the meta or the 4-month buff, ever. Unless you're trying to be like an endgame hardcore grinder. I can't even say hardcore because it's a naughty word. But I will, and I did. You get stunned. Alaz de Montashir, thanks for tuning in. You have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. You're celebrating or not, or barbecuing or not. Try to use utensils. Yeah, context matters. I think I started mentioning earlier that people will ask me a question and the first 2 words out of my mouth, almost always, is, that depends. You're dead, and... I call shenanigans. Bruh is right. No! Don't get arced. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. What? Bro, you're tasing me. Stop it. Yeah, it depends. The context always matters, and I don't know what parameters you're working with, what your goals are. Savants suck. I mean, we're massively outclassed on weapons here. Got Gemini's on the left and Savants on the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Oh, he's got a single though. That's interesting. Oh. Oh. Police brutality, pretty much. Pro tip, don't get arrested. I'm not suggesting you go down swinging, but don't do anything to get arrested. I'm dead. Compound on Nomad, that's just dirty.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
We are running out of time.
Yeah, if we can't score a whole bunch of kills and caps right away, we're cooked. Well, I'm gonna just see if I can walk to the back line and get some, you know, caps. Doop-a-doo. Now I know this is super risky, but I don't really have a choice. I needed someone to not spawn right beside me, but again, I didn't have a choice. I was trying to get across the battlefield.
There is
How's
1
the
minute
fourth?
left.
I don't know. I'm not American either. Gemini Nomad's a good build. I like it. Ghost. I think I'm good for doing one more in here. Dubstep, you're killing me. You're killing me with the phrasing. I so desperately want to say something, but I'm not allowed to. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No. I'm pretty sure the Blue Milk Productions has to do with the Star Wars Blue Milk. Also has to do with the blue Corvette ZR1X that he's sending me, hopefully before my birthday. I was thinking one of the new Corvettes have 3 different shades of blue, so I was hoping for one of them with a white leather interior. What do you mean you can't join?
3,
No.
2, 1, go. Get out of my way.
We have taken the lead.
Okay, I'm gonna do my rooftop. Thing over here. Gonna mix up the positioning a bit. Yeah, it's gonna be really annoying. Mortar in the back. Oh, mortar was midfield. Weird. So here's some super high-end strategy. Capture more beacons and hold them longer. Big brain. Nah!
Fire.
Quit shooting me while I'm distracted. How dare they? Oh, something over there is jumping. Do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do people even say that anymore? Ooh, 2 people. How many of them do I kill? Half of one. What? That's not 2 people. It's not even 1. There we go. Ah, lay swing. Ah! Ah! Freaking out. They're on my team, right? Better shoot them just in case. They say bet no instead of no cap, or what? Yeah, this is super boring, I know. But it's effective.
Victory imminent.
Killing spree.
Raising.
Well done. You have 2 minutes remaining.
One thing that I've noticed in this game is a lot of people are so eager to hog all the glory, whatever that means. To get all the kills, to do all the stuff, instead of just focusing on letting the team win. Yatish Rasai, yes, they did. And this guy named Yatish Rasai did not win all 10 draws. See, that was a clean win. Because nobody was trying to steal kills, nobody was hogging glory. We just moved up, had some cover fire. I didn't care about getting kills. But we eventually beat down the mid so someone could just walk up and cap it. Yeah, look, basically 3 kills for everyone. Although 2 or 3 of their players weren't really doing anything. Tetra, if you're a decent shot, Tetra rifle is a good weapon, and it doesn't have to be on Orion. Archdemon, yes, I'm going to be switching to my endgame hanger in a couple of minutes. Actually, I'm going to need a quick break, just a couple of minutes. The Eclipse Crate Rush? I don't know. I already have Eclipse. Yeah, I didn't post the Crate Rush stuff this week. I was busy with tallying up the good and bad codes for my draw. Okay, I will be right back. And in the meantime, I will get another song. I'll get a longer song up here. Oh, speaking of spoilers, does how many people are in the chat right now, and how many people in the chat know that there is still a prize available if you solve the riddle? It's kind of what it's called. From one of my earlier videos, there's a secret message that tells you kind of what to do. But I don't think anyone under 40 years old is capable of winning. And I think that number is probably 50 or older, actually. And that bounty, that reward has been outstanding for months. And I don't think anyone can get it. So I was really tempted to just spoil it and get it out of the way. Too brainy for me. It's not about being brainy. It's not about being brainy. I will decide in a few minutes if I'm going to let it go or not. But in the meantime, I'm going to hop on over to my... Well, I'll get you the video. Where's the link? So many sheets open, so many notes, so many things. The new crate rushes, in my humble opinion, are, I hope you're sitting down and ready for this, I think they're actually a stealth legendary repricing. The 80 Acoins one, I'm a bit of a sucker for cosmetics. So I'm okay with spinning a few thousand Acoins just to get a bunch of skins. I hope my microphone isn't fuzzy now. The ones with all the skins, or the crate rushes that have an infinite bottom pool of prizes, those ones in general are bad value. Unless you like the skins. One of the reasons why I like the skins is I kind of want to eventually have all of the 10 Fortune Vault skin pool collected. So all I get is Acoins and credits. The reason I don't do the 20 Fortune Vault pulls is because I'd have to be playing this game for, I think it's 10.8 years at my current rate of getting Fortune Vault keys to actually clear them all out. I doubt I'll be playing this game for 11 years. 11 more. I might. Yeah. It's only a scam if you don't value marginally increasing your chances of the Acoins from the 10 Fortune Vault key pulls, or you don't like the skins. And personally, I don't really care about those skins. 80 Acoins or 30k credits. Yeah, you know, times 15 or 20, whatever the total number of skins are. That's a lot. It adds up. It really does. So again, it depends on how you value your currency. It depends if you value that infinitesimal increase in value from every future Fortune Vault pull, or if you even value the skins at all. So if you just want gear and weapons and pilots and implants and mods, and you just want to pew pew and daka daka and win, which is kind of the whole game, then yeah, you can ignore it. By tier 6, you mean tier 6 in Gear Hub? That's all you need. The last thing, in my opinion, that you should ever feel you need to get from Gear Hub is Orion. Everything else should, big scary air quotes in there, should come from crate rushes. again, because worst case scenario, the majority of the time, spending the 7,000 Acoins is still a better deal than buying it in the gear hub, even though the gear hub starts at 1 rank higher. Because you have those other 19 crates, plus the potential of a triggered crate rush to get a bunch of blueprints. But on average, over many, many, many crate rushes that you're able to win, your median cost is going to be like 33.50 Acoins. Phoenix, thanks for dropping by, hanging out. I will be shipping those Acoins out. You won, right? Thought you won. Yes. Sometime this weekend, possibly later tonight, but for sure this weekend. Ishva SK. Hello, hello. Yeah, so in the very long term, you're looking at 33.50, probably 3,000 Acoins. Because we usually get 1 or 2 free spins. So just round it down to 3,000 Acoins is the median, like on average, like loosely speaking, on average, what you're spending in crate rush over many crate rushes. That's a savings of like 4,500. Yep, grinding with the same mechs over and over gets boring. I totally get it. I totally get it. Well, I appreciate you watching. The future videos will not require codes like that, or the future giveaways. It'll be much, much, much easier. Except for Brick House, yes. If you know, you know. If you already have Brick House before the 150th day login reward, you get 3,000 Acoins. But Brick House still costs 937,500 credits, which I actually value higher than 3,000 Acoins. I was actually going to do some end game matches before I distracted myself. Those are all done. Collect that tomorrow. Doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Is good to be seen. I don't know where my thing is. Where's my thing? There we go. Just gonna turn my face cam off for a minute and my mic. Don't freak out. Okay, much better. Who? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Archdemon. Archdemon, are you on Plarium Play? Citadel 12, like before the nerf, burrow beams were good. Because it slows down your opponents, can you add me in Plarium Play? Just ChefVlahos and look for Fine. I'll see if I have room. Nah, I'm out of friends lists. I'll see if I can find someone to ditch, but I don't think so. I've paired this off by a lot of people. So Citadel, because that seismic area, that seismic field, slows people down. Snare is what the effect is normally called. Yeah, of course you can add me after. Just look for the... Search for ChefVlahos, but look for this. Not my logo, but face. So yeah, revokers work real good. They work very well with Citadel. Almost every weapon actually works well with Citadel. Like you can get by with reavers, you can get by with beams. Compound beams are... Gotta take 0 cool. Compound beams are surprisingly good, and when they first came out, it looked like it would be mostly broke-tastic, not rocket mortar. No, rocket mortar is a bad weapon, fuse mortar is a bad weapon, they're all bad, bad, bad. Okay. Thank you, Archdemon. Sent. Void Soul 999, you get some sleep. Sweet dreams of fat loot and happy, shiny, pink and shiny Acoins. Somebody asked about tail sting. I'll see if I can not kamikaze my tail sting and actually do something.
1, go.
Yeah, the referral link for Surge stopped working. The link that I had stopped working a couple of weeks ago, but I heard a couple of days ago that there's still valid ones out there. So I don't know what the heck's going on. You get up here. Oh, you sneak. Get me out of there. I need a healer. Medic. Medic. I'm not moving. Medic. Oh, you just woke up. Nice.
We have taken the lead.
Sigh. I tried getting my friend, real life friend, to... He was interested in playing the game, and the Surge link wasn't working for him, and I'm like, I know he's not dumb, so what the heck's going on? And as it turns out, he's not dumb, and that link just expired. But I heard, and it's sort of been confirmed in chat, that a new link exists. You quit stunning me.
Humiliation.
Quit killing me.
Ghost. Well done.
And it waddled away. Yeah, that's one of the best songs ever. Unironically. I should do the death metal version of it someday. And he waddled away.
Well done.
Oh, before I forget, because I'm very forgetful in my old age, I'm not a fan of begging. You beg in the room, you get banned. Do I have music still playing? Ah, where's my DJ software? Okay, it's over.
You have 2
range.
minutes remaining. Noob identified.
9 and 0.
You have won the match.
That's ridiculous. Welcome back. Ooh, 5v5. Should use a real hanger, huh? But where's the fun in that?
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
We're losing the lead.
Beacon captured.
We have taken the lead.
Cover me.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out with between BMP and Ruffles a good schedule for me. Because our content, even though it's different, get out of there. I can't compete with them for views. Like if they're on, I'm not gonna have anyone watching.
We're losing the lead.
But the short answer is I don't know. Well, that wasn't very nice. Got foul played. That was even less nice. Yeah, I did not see that tail sting's tail popping out at all. So, but back to my point is, yeah, I don't know when a good time is to do live streams. Like I'm live on another channel, and I sometimes do Mech Arena while I'm waiting for people to file in. In the meantime, we just mostly play party games, like Jackbox and Rift Tracks. I'm just gonna cap this and see what happens. I'm gonna get crashed. Oh! I died before I got crashed. That was convenient. Seekers and Outlaw, is that all they have on the field? I think these guys know what they're doing. I'm in big trouble. Get me out of there! Help! Timothy! I don't care if I die, I took them out with me. Okay, what do we have here? We're getting crushed on kills, but we're okay for... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna go in front? Sure.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Nice, I can send you an invite. painful. Only 3 kills? What? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
We are running out of time.
Here's a classic song from back in the day. It's not a classic song from back in the day. Yeah, they were much better coordinated than we were. Well, at least I came in first place, not like that matters. Yeah, the opponents were much better coordinated. Okay. First quick hanger review. Win rate. Killshot Embers is okay, but you're about to hit actual mid-game where your opponents are going to have a whole lot of... Sorry, I just got to turn off my cam for just a second here. Where your opponents will start to have many mods, and it's going to be tough to brawl with Embers. In the meantime, you're mostly okay, except for Torchlight as a sniper pilot, not a close quarters pilot, so you should switch the Torchlight. Hemlock with podguns, it's... Some people think it's a non-combo, like a wombo combo, a non-bow, if you will. You hit someone with the ECM shot, they're stunned for a bit, you load them with pods, you walk away. Breaks the stun. Hopefully you have time to load them up with another stun. It works. I mean, Tetra Rifle is, in my opinion, a better weapon than Podgun for Hemlock, but that's just me. Surge Revoker is always a classic. We have Samson with the missile damage. Revokers are not missile weapons. You should try to swap that out. This is also Mako as a beam pilot. Red is an assault pilot. And what do we have here? Savants. Yeah. Your weapons all need better pilots. Compound beam on Redox is not bad. I kind of think he needs a bit more range. But compounds are good. And with the movement buff on Redox, you can play it a lot more aggressively. So that's okay, but those are the things that I would change. I would fix your pilots and look for something with more range on your old kill shot. Otherwise the hanger's fine. Next. Yeah. Davine DJ. You're a DJ? Sweet. 47,000 power inventory. Well, let's see what we have here. Well, 16,000 is a very respectable number. Okay. Blockhorn Gemini. Crow? What? My guy. My guy. You're at 16,000 power. What are you doing? Behind the Blockhorn barrier, the damage amplification, you probably don't really need a bigger pilot than Crow, but the hit points I think would be nice once your barrier is down. Outlaw Compound Beam, yeah, this is gaining a bit of popularity, mostly because the Charge Rocket version is it takes more skill with the controls, but this is perfectly fine. Storms on Deathwalker, of course, and I'm sure that you have the max legendary reload. You do. I'm also a fan of the 3 storm rack implants and just the cooldown. Especially because the end game bots are running they're not typically running multi-layer perimeter for their slot A mod, so you need to hit them harder. And that's how I do it too. So usually what I run is the 3 storm rack and 1 cooldown. Revoker 24 energy, yep. And are you using range? Good, you're not. And last but not least, are you free to play and like secretly amazing? Asking for a friend. And more compound beams. Yeah, that's very impressive that you're free to play at 16,000 power. Well done. That's very, very impressive. That's a decent win rate too. Like, as much as I push back against people saying it's a pay-to-win game, it is a pay-to-win game. It is. Like, it definitely gives you an advantage, and if you're careful with how you build your hangar, you can sort of abuse the system. Sort of. Yeah, it's pretty damn impressive. It's pretty impressive. I saw someone on Reddit a few days ago with a 15k hangar, and they said it's free to play, and I'm like, it's pretty darn rare, and you're gonna have some serious gaps. Like, I'm totally spoiled with my legendary implants and legendary everything, but you don't need it to do well at high power. You really don't. But the difference between 16 and 19,000 power is I'm not at the mercy of the bots being especially nasty. I can't really get bad matchups against bots. Like, their AI might be better and my bots might be throwing the match, which apparently happens. But as far as my hangar versus another hangar, it can't really get me better than what I have. Like, my hangar's not finished, but it's basically done. Somebody at 16,000 power that doesn't have full legendary mods or full legendary implants, there's a bit of difference there. Okay. Wilson Rich, what do we have here? 26,000, blah, 4,000. I see a whole bunch of legendary at 4,000. You're, I thank you for your service in supporting the game. Blockhorn Disruptor, fun times. Salvor Charge Rocket, interesting. What I prefer on Salvor are things like pods, Geminis, Savants, Strike Rockets, something a lot more indirect, so you can hang out in the back line, heal your teammates. Something aggressive like Charge Rocket or Storm Rack, you'll get more kills, you'll MVP more. You also probably die more. Death Walker with Charge and Savant. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You're all in on Team Charge Rocket. I respect. I don't like mixing weapon types after like 2,000 power. I really don't. So mixing the Charge Rocket being a missile versus Javelin, which is guided, with the wrong type of pilot, you're just giving up all sorts of damage potential. Like, I always wondered if on a 24 energy mech, if you can use a Charge Rocket 8 and then your real weapon at 16, if the speed boost and minor damage from the Charge Rocket makes up for all of the obvious downsides. I don't think it does. I think the way it actually plays out, it doesn't make up for it. It might on some specific builds where you need to be up close and personal and you don't have a dash or teleport mechanic, maybe. And Volti with mixed beams. But that's only 12, no, it's 60 energy. You can run 2 burrow beams. Like the stun from compound is nice, but in this situation, especially considering the burrow beams are 5-star, I think you should just be running 2 of these and using all your energy. Next. Naveen, I'm going to keep track of your ID because I'm going to do something. With a hangar review, I'm actually going to do a video on that because it's very impressive that you're free to play. Robot Hunter, robot. $30,000 inventory. Okay, so we have a almost late game hangar. For me, mid game is like 4 to 6, late game is 8 to 10 ish, and then end game, like it starts at 12K, but really anything over 14,000 is basically end game. Competitive end game would be 18,000 plus, 17, 18, maybe even 16. Okay, Outlaw Disruptor, natural combo. It's good if you're being aggressive, and it's fantastic for pushing people out and punishing them for hiding. Burrow Beam Surge, always good. Pilot needs some leveling up, but that just takes time. Okay, reload, perfect. That's the most important one. Damage and radius, good. Orion Gemini, love it. Mimicker, 24 of charge. So your... what are your mods? The sourcing for elite mod parts is a complete pain in the butt. Hangar's fine. It's just going to take some time to fill out these mods, get your pilots leveled up, get a better guided pilot. It's not a race. Hangar's fine. I like it. I mean, over Christmas, somebody asked me what I thought about Mimicker and if it would ever be meta. And the first thing that came to mind was, if Surge and Eclipse did not exist, and instead people were using Nomad and maybe another scout, I think Mimicker would become meta. But in a world with Surge and Eclipses, even though Eclipses really aren't popular anymore, I think Mimicker's missing something. But it's super fun to play. And having fun with your game is kind of important. I do put a bit of emphasis on having a fun game. Okay, I think we have one more, and then we're going to get some games. Charge takes some practice, and it's really hard on mobile, and I keep forgetting that the vast majority of players are on mobile. I'm super old, so I'm not used to... it just doesn't click in that over 80% of the players are mobile. Dubstep, of course. Okay, so you're just coming up on mid-game. Good use of your promo pilot. That you ranked up, or did you pick this up separately? Either way. Bastion Quasher. At low power, that's good. That's really good, because your shield can take a beating, and you can charge up those 8 hits, and rain death on your opponents. I like it. In a few thousand squad power, maybe not as much. You'll need some heavy mod support, but it's I like it. Look, minigun. Okay, so by the time you start spinning up and you're doing damage, you're popping your opponent's daze pretty quickly. I would not be using minigun on Hemlock. But the revokers on Blizzfrost, perfectly fine. Personally, I would take your 16 capacity Hemlock and pull out these 2 Tetra rifles and slap it on there. That's just me. Okay, Guardian, you need to replace soon. Ish, you have a great night. You don't need to fill the chat. I can read it. Have a good night. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thanks. The one thing that I'm still undecided on is it worth maxing Guardian? Lalitha, have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll keep cooking. But a max Guardian has 30,000 hit points less than Surge or Eclipse. And like almost half the speed. I mean, it's not much of an exaggeration. This is close to half the speed though, just over. The system crash is a powerful effect, but get rid of this thing. It's fine at low power. Like where you're at, it's still definitely playable. I would not be investing any more into it though. Like it's at 20, it's at 16. Yeah, I think it's fine where it is. Orion Savant, that's not bad. Like if you tag something with Hunter's Mark, they're rank 5s. If your opponents don't have good mods, you can probably kill them. Yeah, like Orion's a really, really strong mech. You can play Orion to end game, for sure. Okay, and last but definitely not least, where is Senor Dubstep? Baby Girl's on. I haven't seen her on forever. Dubstep, I need your ID if you have it handy. What do you mean I know Night Fury? Of course I know Night Fury. He's the GOAT. Oh. Yeah, like there's a bunch of invites that I'd love to take, but my list is full. Sucks. Did I just become blind and I can't see it? Hang on. Thank you. Look at the old man failing at using the interface. It's embarrassing. My mic was off. You're right in the middle of mid-game. Outlaw Oracle is like the pinnacle of support. I mean, the other mech that would be close to support would be Savant Oracle. Revealing your opponents, doing like decent damage, but the foul play, it's massive. If you're there just to support your team so you win, fantastic build. If you're in a group with randos, I wouldn't use it. Max Lancer, oh, love the mods. Next, Aegis. Aegis. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Like this mech, I think, is the single best place to put Overdriver. Arguably better than Blockhorn. That's perfectly fine build. That's better than fine. It's kind of perfect. For the weapon, again, I'm not a... It's a Greek word, so like there's very rarely a hard G sound in Greek. It's a G, not a G. But it's anglicized, so I'm used to people saying Aegis or Aegis instead of Eggies. Nomad Revoker, classic. Nomad is one of the four mechs that I think are good with Revokers. So it's Citadel, Nomad, Seeker, and kinda Surge. Although Blizzfrost also works. Yeah, perfectly fine. And those mechs are good because you can get to your opponent quickly or you can keep them in place. Because the damage drop off after 20 meters it's drastic on Revokers. You lose a ton of damage after 20 meters, and if you're using the range implant, you're giving up a lot of more useful implants. And if you're using the range implant to bypass or to mitigate the fact that you're not able to get close, tells me you're using the wrong mech. Like in a vacuum, Nomad is tankier than Blizzfrost. When there's one opponent in the range of Icy Grip, Blizzfrost is 2.5% more mitigation, and if there's two or more, then it jumps up a bunch. Kavya, I saw it. I will check you out in a minute. Sorry, DMC. Last but definitely not least, Eclipse. I've always liked Eclipse sniper builds. It takes a lot of skill. If you can make it work, which I know you can, hats off to you. And yes, you do not need to use Orion with Tetra Rifle to make that weapon work, but you need almost perfect accuracy. Arch Daemon or Arc Daemon, either one works. 97,000 inventory. Jeebers. Okay. Hangar's good. Okay, fine. Nomad Gemini, I always liked Nomad. I always liked the dashing mechs as mobile weapons platforms. I think it's such an underrated tactic. And Gemini on Nomad, I think it's good. I think it's good. You have a ton of mobility. You can protect yourself very well with the dash and the mitigation from the dash. It's a fast mech. It covers the battlefield faster than anything short of secret teleporting. Love it. Where's your canopy, bro? Outlaw Savant, again, Savant by itself is kind of a mediocre weapon, but when you have two Savant 16s and they're kind of maxed out, which it kind of is, it hits really, really, really hard. So yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. And you can stay out of cover. You can stay behind cover, stay out of trouble. So it's a perfectly fine build. Deathwalker Stormrack. Nobody runs Deathwalker Stormrack. Next, okay, fine. There's nothing wrong with duration cooldown. Oh, bro, you need to max out this reload. ASAP, chop, 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 chop. I swapped out duration for radius. It depends on your accuracy, depends on your format, it depends on a lot of things. As long as it's reload and at least one of damage or radius, and for sure cooldown and either duration or the other weapon, you're good. I don't hate repeaters on Seeker, but I do, but the reload is kind of long, so that's why I prefer Revokers. Even Reavers, like, you need fast reload. Repeaters hit hard. Oh, I want to see if you're good. A lot of people don't know that you can run the weapon damage and the Seeker warp bonus damage. You can run both of these. Which is why, my friends, Seekers hit really, really, really hard. Although I would look at swapping out the repeater range for Seeker range, again, depending on what maps you're used to playing on. And of course, Surge Revoker, classic build, nothing wrong with it. Oh, bro, you don't need range. Cooldown duration, you can go for dash distance would be the, well, I personally, that's just my style, my preference. I would swap out Revoker range for the dash distance. That's just me. Yeah, Hangar's great. Annie 2 boss. Beginning of mid-game, we have Orion Railgun. It's perfectly fine. If you're good at sniping, even better. You have for implants. Ability cooldown. The shield piercing becomes very important once you're past 6,000 squad power. Highly recommend you pick up the legendary shield pierce. Anything with Hornets is devastating. Solus is perfectly fine with Hornets. Outlaw Sniper. Interesting. If you're really good at sniping, I'm sure it works. Personally, I would look for something more like Geminis or pods or anything more indirect. Anything where you don't have to be out in the open. But if you can snap off a couple of shots and charge up your Tetra rifle, try to get your 4 perfect hits, yeah, they'll still do damage. Quasher, same thing. Quasher on Hemlock, completely get, because you're not going to pop the ECM from the setup of the 8, and then once you have it fully charged, you're just spewing death everywhere. It's great. Personally, I would seriously consider swapping those weapons around though, because Hemlock with Tetra, you're gonna have probably an easier time getting your 4 hits off in a row. But like, I mean, you play this hanger, you know what works better for you. Either one of these will work though. Last but not least, Tengu and Stormwrath. I know and I understand why people love Tengu so much. I know that it's rare and I know that it's cheap to level up, and the implants are cheap and the mods are cheap. You just can't use it after 6K, except for on like one specific map in 5v5. If your Tengu is completely maxed out. Because then you have basically permanent stealth and stun happening. Do I hate it? No, of course not. Tengu's fine and it's a fan favorite for a reason. I'm just concerned about people that invest a lot of resources into maxing it because after 6,000 squad power, you really can't use it much. And then I have to just reel myself back in as fishing. I reel myself back in because not everyone's an endgame player. Not everyone has the time or the money or the desire to grind the way all the way to endgame. Most people never will, and that's fine. It's not a race. It's a game. Have fun. I sincerely mean that in all seriousness. So, having said that, Lancer, Tengu, max them out. If you're not looking to get to endgame anytime soon, I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. Okay, I'm not taking any more requests because I do want to get some games in. 27,000 power, middle of mid-game. We have Soulless Pods. Love it. Helix Racks used to be so good, and then they stopped being so good. Mimicker with Hornets. Love it. Mimicker is a ton of fun. I think it's, as a fun mech that's actually, like, playable, I think it's highly underrated. I really do. The reason I don't have mine maxed is because I don't have the mod parts, and it's hard for me to grind up that many mod parts for a mech. Citadel Repeater, kind of hilarious. It's the same idea as the Revokers. Personally, I'd rather use Revokers. Repeater's fine. And EM on Eclipse, you need to change that at some point soon. Like either pick up an Orion or park the EMs. Yeah, there's really no way around it. Because you're going to be facing players that have 4 layers of shields just like you do. So do you really want to do 2 full reloads before you start doing damage? At like, what, 3.5 seconds a piece? That's 5.3. What are your implants? Like you're looking at over, plus the delay, yeah, it's like 12.5 seconds before you're doing any damage. That's asking a lot. I mean, on the long sniper maps like Agora, yeah, it's fantastic, but I mean, I guess the Eclipse sort of protects itself with the speed and the phase cloak. Yeah, Orion would be the way to go with this. Okay. Reach, alt, 12,000 inventory. Okay, so you're just starting mid-game. Panther Overdriver has an indestructible wall. It's one of the better mechs, especially for an epic for Overdriver. Personally, I think Aegis is better for Overdriver, but that's just me. Depending how aggressive you are with your wall. But Podgun or Overdriver, I mean, Aegis has lower energy capacity, so this makes sense. Killshot Revoker, it's classic. Railgun on Orion, it's a classic. Vortex Stormrack. I don't hate it, I don't love it. As long as you have the legendary... Oh, you don't have the legendary implant. Reload. No! Having the legendary brings your Stormrack reload from 11 down to 5.5 seconds. That's an eternity. It's literally forever. Like on the matches where I didn't have my Stormrack reload legendary maxed out implant, I can shoot my Stormracks, pick up my phone, order pizza, meet the delivery driver at the door, and then get back after it's done reloading. It's ridiculous. Am I exaggerating? Only a little bit. Tiny amount. already did this one. Didn't I? No. Oh, it's your other account. Okay. Ryan Rails, Hornets and Solus, Love. Oh, I went over this. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I think this is the last one that I can do. If you really want me to do a review, hit me up on Discord. It's ChefVlahos on Discord. And just send me your ID and I'll send you a blurb about what I think and what I change. For what it's worth. It also helps if you tell me what your goals are and how quickly you hope to get there. Killshot Reaver works. Killshot, you're coming up to the end of mid-game. Killshot stops being useful. It needs a lot of mod support to be safe, but you're matching this up against Surge. And this loses to Surge. And they occupy the same space. Citadel, Revokers, love it. It's really strong. But you already knew that. Stalker with the random almost good garbage? No. Get rid of this first. And I know that the effect from Oracle 12 is useful, and I know that Vipers, if you hit with that extra missile, it hits hard. Just get rid of all this. I'm not going to look at your brick house with the discs. The one saving grace to brick house with anything is that on your 150-day login reward, you're going to get 3,000 Acoins. I know Chungus is a bit of a fan favorite. I still don't own it, and I'm not going to buy it even to trade in that 937,500 credits for 3,000 Acoins. Just not going to do it on principle. And last but not least, Solus with Strike Rocket Geminis. Pick one. Like, they're both guided. I just don't like mixing weapons after like 2,000 or 3,000 squad power. Just because you don't have enough implant slots to do good damage with both. I mean, you have range on a weapon that has phenomenal range to begin with. The Gemini damage is good. But using an uncommon or a rare pilot for these weapons, I don't think is the most effective way to go. That's just me. I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm not trying to be harsh. Being as honest and forthright as I can. And not glazing you guys by saying, you know, this is good when it actually isn't. No, everything that I've seen, with minor exceptions that I pointed out, it's all very playable. It's all very playable. It's not competitive endgame, but for where you guys are in mid-game, it's perfectly fine. And your win rates are fine. Like, I don't see anything, you know, particularly bad. You need to fix this though, and I'm going to completely blame your stalker. Get rid of it. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but sometimes the shoe fits a little too well. Jivan Kulkarni 123. Are you asking for 5,000 Acoins? Are you asking for 5,000 Acoins because I drive an undisclosed number of Lamborghinis? Is that why you're asking? I'll let you guys in on a little secret. For all of the direct begging that I have, I would have to earn an extra $250,000 US per year on top of what I already make, just to meet the demands of the beggars. I'm not rich. I actually live like a pauper. The toys that I have, I appreciate and I enjoy. I almost never go out to eat. I almost never go to the movies. The only time I ever go to the clubs is when I'm DJing. Other than, I have no bad habits in general. I have maybe 6 shots of alcohol a year outside of communion. In general, I have no bad habits. And in all seriousness, I can support my lifestyle on minimum wage. That's how frugal I am. I give a lot to charity. I do a lot for charity. Now, does that mean that I don't make money? No, I make money. I just don't need it and it doesn't motivate me. But when people ask me for the money that I've earned because I went to school for 26 years, I'm not a good man, but thanks. 26 years of school, 14 years of post-secondary education, and I'm not including all the times I failed grade 3, because there were a bunch. I studied hard. I studied many long years, and I worked for decades to have the job that I do. Nobody's entitled to my labor. I get the childish envy when they see like endgame players and their stuff, or YouTube content creators, and they think that we're all super rich and we all drive Lambos, that the rest of them drive Lambos. No, I'm not monetized on YouTube. I actually lose money every time I make a video. I'm not kidding. And I'm not saying that for pity. I do this because I enjoy doing it. And I'm doing this at the giveaway because I wanted to give back to my community, because you guys are awesome. That's why I did it. I want to play some games and blow stuff up. Did I finish looking at this hanger? You shouldn't worry for me. I'm gonna work till the day I drop. I already have my do not resuscitate, and if I'm ever in a situation where I'm an invalid and I rely on other people for necessities of life, I need my priest to do something and pull some strings so I don't get in trouble for pulling my own plug. Yeah, apparently I'm not allowed to. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord, or I might make a post on YouTube just saying, if you want me to do a hanger review, reply with your ID and I'll give you a quick blurb. I don't know if Ruffles is, as far as I know, and I'm not like disclosing anything, as far as I know just from watching his content, he's still in school, I think. And I know that he likes making money off of YouTube. If you don't have Discord, just I'll make a post on YouTube, one of the community posts, so you can post there. Yeah, I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong, but for some reason I thought that Ruffles was still in school. If I'm wrong, yell at me. But yeah, and he's monetized on YouTube, obviously. Just you can tell from his 40,000 followers and his view count. I was still in school after 27. He's 27? No. I thought he was still in school. See, when you get to be my age, everyone's a kid. And I forget that I'm not 21. That's the weird thing. Like, if somebody just yeeted me out of bed in the middle of the night and said, "Vlahos, how old are you?" I would probably say 21. Probably. Hellmaster ID. What's my rating? I'll tell you what I used to give for ratings. I would look at the person's win rate and it's May 4th. Did I miss his birthday? Huh.
Say something?
I missed. Wait, what?
What?
said something to me.
No. Sorry, too many conversations. I think I missed his birthday this year. I tried catching BMP's birthday, but he was I couldn't catch him on. So what I used to give for rating was the win rate times 10. So what I would give this back in the day would be like a 5.1. That's not to say it's bad, but there's definitely room for improvement. Mostly the stalker and the kill shot. And to be fair, the brick house, I don't really like it. These other two mechs can do a lot of work. My guess is once your citadel is down, you're in trouble. And I'm still old enough to be both their grandfathers. And who knows, I might be. Probably not. Okay, let's play some games. Is there anyone in that's on my friends list that wants to play a game? Unless you want me to spoil the video, that outstanding puzzle, and then I'll just pull the plug on the stream. So we're 3 hours. We're coming up on 3 hours. Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 if you want the spoiler, or a 2 if you want me to do a couple of matches, and then I'll just abruptly end. Does anyone know if there's a way to raid on YouTube? I don't know if I can because I'm not monetized. Yeah, I can't because I'm not monetized. Never mind. Where's that? No, I cannot kick. Fine. Twist my arm. Get the old man to keep babbling. Yeah, I'll do some matches. Nightmare, here we go. 21,000. We are middle of mid-range. Okay. Gemini Salvor, love it. Storms and Charge Rocket, I don't like mixing it, but they're both missiles, and the Charge Rocket's good. Revoker on Tengu, good lord. Again, mid-game maxed out Tengu, it works. On smaller maps, it's devastating. You're not going to be able to use it by the time you hit 7,000 squad power, but as long as you accept it and embrace it, personally, I'm okay with it. Blizzfrost Burrow Beam, it's good. I think Compound is arguably better, but this is fine. And Solus Tetra Rifle, that's almost mean. Like, you blind them, they start freaking out if the blind lands. And you just pick them off with the Tetras, yeah, I see it. I see it. Have you seen my videos on how to... I can't say that I'm hacking and cheating and using like illegal activities to avoid and ignore being blind, but there's ways to ignore being blind. One of them is just pretend that you're not blind. If you can get your timing down, if you can feather the controls, Compound are arguably better in most places. Neeraj, I will get to you after this match. Vibranium 59. I need to get contacts. But I don't think they work for me. What do we have?
Three,
Probably going to go to the right.
1,
Dang it.
go. Let's get things started.
We have taken the lead.
See, that's what good teammates do. They make sure that everyone gets the credit for capping a beacon. Check out that damage output!
First blood.
Da mother brother! What's really fun is when you get the drop on someone and they can't rotate. Because when you're affected by tail sting, you can't turn your turret, like you can't turn the top part of your mech. Like this guy is only facing the direction he's facing right now. He can't actually turn around. Yeah, did I say the wrong mech? I meant tail sting. Old man needs a nap. Oh, he turned around, that sneaky sneak. Don't kill him. I thought the guy behind me was taking care of Fleck. Okay, fine. Oh man, I'm coming back up. Hey, quit shooting me! This is why I like beams on Surge, because when you're jousting with another Surge, if you have beams and they don't, or you fire before they fire, you guys stun each other, you win. Is he gonna poke his head out now? Doopa doopa doo. About to get crashed here. How did they not kill me? It's a serious question. Asking for a friend. How did I not die sooner? So one thing I don't like about Hornets is the inability to aim up.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Cool guys don't look at oh, what do you mean he survived that? I call shenanigans. I was about to say, cool guys don't look back at explosions, and then I had to look back because I didn't kill him.
Beacon captured.
Get some speed going.
We have taken the lead.
Yeah, guarding the back beacons. Fundamentals.
Victory imminent.
Doopa-doo, match is over.
Won the match.
Okay, I had... Well, I appreciate all the subscriptions, thank you. Steel Ghost, one of many. Lacewing Hornet, love it already. What's the win rate? Needs more. Okay. Blizzfrost Revoker, it's fine. You need Legendary Slot A, that's fine. Lacewing Hornet, love it. Stormrack Deathwalker. You'll eventually need the Stormrack Legendary Reload, but good enough. Seeker Repeater, again, I don't think it's ideal, but I know it hits hard and it's good. No, just 10 email accounts. And Surge Revoker, yeah, it's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Like, you're just entering mid-game, so you're going to be up against heavy cashers. I mean, you very likely spent a couple of bucks on this, not a whole lot, but a couple of bucks. These are all solid pieces. These are all solid pieces. It just needs some of the weapons. I think you're better off swapping out. And like the Neymar is a bit of a flex for older pilots, but you do want another missile pilot. Otherwise, it's fine. I mean, I'm actually working towards a build kind of similar to this. Like, once I pick up Hornet 8s, I will run 2 scouts at 24 energy with 8 and 16. Well, Modern Times Group is what owns it now. Or is it Media Times? Modern Times? Modern Times. So what I'm probably going to do is have Hornets on Lacewing, and maybe, and I hope you're sitting down for this, maybe Eclipse. And if not Eclipse, Tailsting. And that's gonna happen probably right after the bug with Redox and Hornet are fixed. Because right now you get bonus damage on Redox with Hornets. It's getting late now, it's only midnight. Sue, are you a girl? Are you a girl? It's midnight for me. Yeah, for sure I'll run Lacewing though. And I want the mismatched pair, I want the 16 and 8. So I do the venom damage based on this. Did I survive that? Well, I don't actually visit a lot of people's... Oh, did I see it? Oh no, I'll go take a look right now. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to look at everyone else's Discords, so unless I'm tagged in something, I rarely visit other Discords. Ruffles Game Club. That's not a picture of ChefVlahos. What the heck's going on? It's got a scape. I can't tell what that icon is though. Nope. Well, there kind of is. There kind of is a benefit for being for the giveaway. Everyone that was active in the chat, because I'm going to go through the count later about how many people were active in the chat and how active they were, they will be given an extra bonus spin up to the 3-hour mark. They will get a bonus spin in the next Acoin giveaway. In all likelihood, my next Acoin giveaway is going to be incredibly arbitrary. I'll be doing a spin offline. I might record it, but there won't be any entries. It'll just be people that were bringing positive vibes and being regular posters and contributors to like not just my Discord, because I know not everyone can, but the YouTube community. So I think that's where I'm going to go for the next. Yeah, nobody did. If I announced it, then people would be gaming it. That's kind of the whole point of trying to reward people for doing cool stuff. Yeah, you don't have to be in the Discord. Like a lot of the free bonus entries came from being, I was a content creator since December, but this one I'm paying for with my own money. Yeah. No, I've always believed in rewarding people that do things, that do the right things when they're obviously not doing it for some sort of reward. So the people that were just bringing good vibes and not being jerks in the chat, I wanted to reward that. And I didn't want to say, hey, if you guys say nice things about other people, then you get bonus rewards. Everyone's going to be flooding the chat with nice things. It means a lot more when there's no reward there. Hey again, not Reacher. Is this my first live stream? No, I accidentally multicast while I was DJing a few months ago, and I got sort of suspended. I got a big warning from YouTube for a month. Sleep's important. Sleep's important. And you know, that brings up an interesting point. I know the majority of my viewers are from Southeast Asia, like Asia Pacific, India. And the time zone is significant. So if I was going to be doing streams that was a more convenient time for the younger viewers from India, I'd have to be doing it at 7 in the morning. And I'm rarely awake at 7 in the morning. Yeah, it was totally copyrighted music because I was streaming on another platform, but I hit the stream to YouTube as well button on accident, and I got in trouble. That's why the only music that I have queued up on my DJ software is my own music for Mech Arena. That's why I don't have anything playing in the background nonstop. Yeah. I used to stream on Twitch. I just didn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more match. Where's something fun? That's done that. I got my implants. Wild. Josh, I appreciate that. You know, the music, those songs take me typically 1 to 4 hours to make. I did release a Mech Arena album. 4th of July deal. I don't know. Not American, hang on. If you go to my channel and search for DJ Evil Cat, yeah, there's it got no views, that's why I didn't do a part 2. But it was like 10 of my favorite at the time songs. And since we're already talking about it, channel. This one. Epic Tunes Volume 1. 22.5 minutes of pure silliness. No, you can't hear that yet. So many controls.
Cover me is all he can. Cover me, cover me, puts me on tilt. Rage quit level 3.
That player was driving me mental because he just spammed cover me nonstop. Nonstop. And most people don't seem to know how to use the in-game emotes for communication. So I kind of had to do a song to express my frustrations. Okay, we had a question for the winners. I will throw this on screen, then I'll do one more match, and then call it a night. Scene, there we go. You should see on the left. Book. So we have Urmem, Dead Returns, Labib Hassan, Phoenix, and that's with the fancy null O, Ranbas, Tassir Moors, Cyrus, Cass, and Kanishk. We're the 10 winners. Wiggly was the very, very first winner for being the first person to complete the math homework that I signed on my probability video, and I will continue doing that. So be on the lookout for math and mechs in general, because there's going to be, I think that's going to be a regular feature. Oh, and I'm going to maybe have a scrolling marquee on the bottom. Anyone that begs, unless I know you intimately, and I know that you're joking, you're immediately going to be banned from the channel and blocked from ever winning my events. If that sounds harsh, it kind of is. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it, and it kind of ruins the vibe of the entire channel. So no. I almost don't even want to bring this up, but there have been a few times where somebody, I know that they weren't asking, they weren't begging, they were just sharing the frustration at how close they were to getting something. You have no idea how fast I am on the ban button. Don't test me. There have been a few times where I got the sense that somebody was really close, so I just asked them, how close are you to getting your thing? And if it was like a reasonably low amount, and whatever. I've thrown around a couple of Acoins, like not a bunch, but a couple hundred here and there, just to top someone off so they could get something. I'm never doing that again. Because the second people think that all they have to do is just whine to me in chat that, oh chef, I only need like 5,900 more Acoins to finish my dream hanger, my reply is going to be awesome. You go girl, you keep it up. I have faith in you. You can totally do it. The most important thing I think that I can add to the community is for my education and teaching background. Legend, you'll win one of these days. I don't win all the time either. I still enter draws. If I can share something that I've learned and maybe help someone skip the pain and misery and suffering of learning a lesson the hard way, I feel it's kind of my obligation to do that. I don't think anyone in history has ever been successful as a beggar. Now, I know that sometimes people fall on hard times, sometimes through no fault of their own. Sometimes people need help from the social safety net or friends and family or from strangers' kindness, and I get that. But when you're like a 12 to 16-year-old kid playing on a like $1,000 iPhone, playing a game from like 3 continents over, and you're begging strangers for money for your video game, like, I know I'm allowed to drop one F-bomb a night, and I'm really tempted to use it now. That person is not going to amount to anything if they think that that's reasonable behavior. If somebody's starving and they need food, I will send them money. I've done that many times. If somebody needs help with a real life situation, I will help them. I'm not sending money for some 12-year-old's video game, because that's an irresponsible use of my money, and it's teaching them the wrong life lesson. And is it my position to do that? Yeah, it kind of is, because I got the money and they don't, so, you know, screw them. J Gnome, please tell me you didn't, did you actually gamble without having enough spins available? It's a harsh lesson to learn. Harsh lesson. Okay, one more game. And it's the begging and the annoying spam in the chat, which is why most of the content creators avoid the game chat and nobody's involved with the Reddit community. I don't know, like 17, 18,000, something around there. Running Orion Gemini drops me a fair bit. Like just swapping this out for Nomad or... Wait, what? Oh yeah, mods. Hang on. Yeah, and like if I was using a proper mech here instead of... Yeah, maybe. Like my Redux doesn't have max mods. If I was running like my Eclipse, I break 19,000. But I mean, after like 17, 18,000, it's basically all the same. What else do I have? One of these. Okay, custom match, here we go. Orion Stormrack, yeah, it works. Like, almost everything works with Orion, especially at 3 to 4K. Like the bonus damage, the rear hits, the shield pet, like the ignoring the mods. It's just a killing machine. It really is. Shout out to my friends over from Deep Purple. Yeah, almost every weapon that's not close quarters works fine on Orion. It's so versatile and it's so strong. We're not dropping anyone. What are we waiting for? Ah, I think it's just his thing, but it's not as good as people think it is. Like, there's a real argument. What hanger do I want here? Probably should take this one.
3,
Should,
2,
but will I?
1.
I guess I
Go.
did.
Let's get
There's
this
an
started.
argument that you can make for slingshot for the same resources is arguably better.
We're losing the lead.
Tracking target. Tracking opening fire.
See ya. What? How did he live? Shitty face.
Fire.
How did he stun me? Oh,
Double KO.
compound beam, you say?
We have taken the lead.
No. No. Kill shot's not S tier. Like, it's good, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. A lot of people had access to it at lower power, and they think it's really good because it performs well at low power. Speaking of zero skill, surprised I didn't lock on a little faster. That's a lot of death blockers. Yeah, dead. Wow.
Let me give you everything.
Everything you ever want. Yes, Acoin. Give me 150.
Just one. Just you and you
See, I don't need to rush to go cap anything if I'm providing cover fire.
so many, oh so many.
I mean, I've been criticized a bunch of times for not being as aggressive or not scoring that high. If people are aware of what their teammates are doing, they might have some appreciation for that extra cover and fire. Like, I shouldn't have MVP'd with that laser, that was ridiculous.
We can, yes we can.
There's no reason to MVP with one kill, one cap.
Acoins, 5,000 Acoins, Acoins, so many, oh so many, pink and purple and shiny and happy and 5,000.
Acoins. Answer the questions. Comment below, like,
Share, subscribe, tell your friends,
tell your family.
tell
As a serious question, if you think that you're going to be in mid game like 5,000 to 6,000 squad power for a while, by a while I mean at least a year, max it out. Max it out, guided spam, Gemini, pods, storms. Yeah. In all seriousness, it's a very, very effective build up to mid game. And then it becomes useless after like 7,000 SP. So if you're going to be at 6,000, like 5,000 to 6,000 for a long time, it's a good investment, I think. And it's fun. Where's my June 15th one? Yes, invite Hooded Ninja. Hurry up. Chop chop. I'm looking for a specific song. Can't find it here. Oh, good enough. What's going on?
3, 2, 1, go. Get out of my way.
We have taken the lead.
Nerf Day. Sacrifice. Eclipse. Dindu. Eclipse is the best of us. Eclipse. Dindu. Eclipse, faithful companion. Now it's trash. Eclipse. Dindu.
We're losing the lead.
Pure garbage, unplayable, worse than junk. But not really.
Need someone to push. And that someone shouldn't be me, but might have to be. Okay, I see a citadel. Go, 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 go. Hurry, 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 hurry. Go, 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 go. I got you, fam. I got you covered. I got you. I got you. No, no, no. Don't die, bro. Charlie Brown, what are you doing? There's a football for you to kick. What's going on? No! Dead boy. It's more like right. Womp womp was right. Oh, race with me. Well, at least I neutralized it before I died. Good enough. Mr. Bill! Those were the good old days. Did they really foul play me? You sneaky sneak. How dare you foul play me? Revenge in advance. Also known as death. Murderousness. Murderousness. Doopa doopa doo. Doopa doopa doo. Come on. Quit blocking my shots. Oh. Look at that. Supplies!
Victory imminent. We have taken the lead.
That was kind of terrifying because we were kind of losing there. Where is that song that I wanted to play? Nope. I don't think I have it loaded on this drive.
OMG, it's Chef V, the one, the only Chef V. First pilot, total noob. Least kills, total noob. No caps, total noob. Not even an assist. Chef V, Chef V. Misses you. Chef V, Chef V. Misses me. He slices, he dices, he brews and stews, but he's the worst.
I wasn't too worried actually.
Least kills, total noob, no caps. Total noob, not even an
Like I didn't lose my first mech until halfway through the match. Are you on your PC yet, Archdemon? Yeah, I'm not gonna touch anything that I didn't write myself for music. Just in case. Just in case I'm messing up, linking it or attributing it or whatever. Because the next time I make a mistake with copyright stuff, I get an actual suspension. It would be very difficult for me to be an official content creator if I were suspended. That's not a pleasant note to end the night on, but it was a win, so I guess that's it. I should pull the plug, it's 3.5 hours. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I hope you had some fun. How long is the suspension? I think it's a month, might be 3, probably a month. Which would, it would take me out of the program, I think. And I already had my, my big one strike. It might be a week, who knows, but I don't want to risk it. I'm also a stickler for the rules, so if, in general, if I don't own it, I don't use it. I should have phrased that better. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you had some fun. I think I'll be doing this regularly. Live streams, I'm not sure. Gobo, I appreciate that. Thank you. If you have any requests for a specific genre of music, let me know. Let me know. I'm always up for requests. But I am putting out a little more content these days now that my busy season for work is over. Be excellent to each other. Have fun out there. Remember, it's not a race. You don't have to be sweaty neck beards. Wait a minute. You don't need to be hardcore grinders to enjoy the game or to do well. If you're wired to be super competitive and push to endgame, then you know not to listen to me. Not about this stuff anyways. But if you're like a mid-game player and you're looking at endgame content going, man, I wish I could do that. Well, the harsh reality is you can't unless you have a whole bunch of money to throw at it. But you can have, I'm having more fun on the sous chef account at 4,000 power than I am on my endgame account. And the game overall was the most fun for me 2.5 years ago when I was at 16 energy with Team Scout. Wavy Gravy wants to do a game. Yeah, like back when I was playing with Wrathful Zulu like 2 to 4 hours a day, those were the best days. Like the original guys from Void, before Lunex formed, and Well, there were some shady characters. I'm not going to mention any names, but it was the most fun when we were at 16 energy. It was a ton of fun. The meta wasn't super degenerate. I mean, Arc Torrent on Surge and Discs on Eclipse were kind of broken, but Frag and Embers were also kind of broken. The most competitive clan, technically 8px is one of them, just because we have like between 2 and 5 end game content creators, and we have some of the best players in the game in the clan. We're currently the king of the hill. We have been, I think, all season, but one sec. Yes, wrapping up stream. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure, but I hope whatever the reason is for a break, I hope he's okay. My hanger, yeah, my hanger looks pretty good. What am I doing here?
Three, two, one, go. Let's get things started.
When I shave off my beard, I can usually pass for mid 30s, late 30s. And it's always awkward when I DJ, because I'll be outside between sets, chatting with the viewers, and inevitably someone starts flirting with me, and I'm like, I'm old enough to be your grandfather? Like, I'm flattered, but no. I look like old Kratos. Well, I mean, I kind of should, because I am Spartan. That's funny. Yeah, my parents, their village is like a 45-minute drive southeast of Sparta.
We're losing the lead.
I'm a dying race. There's very few of my kind left. Well, the one saving grace is my beard grows back pretty quickly. So people don't get too freaked out for too long when I shave. But as the years march on, I am getting more and more gray in my beard. And I don't think I'll ever dye my beard. Promo code. I wish. You know what I would retire happily if they did promo code PP just for me. But there's no way what. But I'm in my 50s? Yeah, there totally is. Oh, promo code. That should be a promo code.
Unstoppable.
Victory imminent.
Humiliation.
Oh, the healing is on point. Love it. Ah, Seeker! Seeker! Seeker!
You have 2 minutes remaining. Smackdown.
Death by caustic grip. It's clean living. Yeah, except for I can do math and he can't. That's a challenge. Pasha, if you're watching, I interview. Yeah, because bots cheat and they don't use multi-layer perimeter for their slot A mod. Ah, no, I didn't stay in. Ah, I suck. Damn it. So the guy who brags about being good at math failed at counting to 3. I can't say anything naughty on stream. So don't ask. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna pull the plug. You guys have a fantastic night. Thanks again for tuning in. You know, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. And for reals, be excellent to each other. And don't compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. It really is. Yeah, I'll tell you in game right away. It was probably something along the lines of "that's what she said," but I mean, there were so many phrasing opportunities that it's hard for me to pass those up. I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. I really should do this more often. I'm thinking maybe once a week, and for sure once a month on giveaways, or just at least, I don't know. Thank you. I'll do something. I'll do something. Bye.